Coming back after a successful Olympics, I wanted to challenge myself and keep being curious about how I can get better and improve, not only in running, but also for my whole triathlon. And I haven't pushed myself in my running for 5 years to try and get better. So I think this is an amazing opportunity now with 4 years to go to LA to be able to push my running to the limit and see where it can take me. It's definitely not something for now that I'm considering, but it is something which I definitely will look to do in the future. I think for me, I've seen so many great athletes go away to do Ironman and longer course racing and not be able to come back to the short course racing and have enough speed to be able to compete over the 10K and the 5K distances in the sprint and Olympic distance racing. So, for example, Christian was an amazing athlete, and then he moved across to Ironman and has struggled to come back for the Olympics. So I think for me, that's the key thing, is being able to perform at this LA 2028 Olympics, be able to run the best marathon I can. And then maybe in the future, that will give me the impetus to say, look, if I can run this, then why can't we run under 2:30 every time for Ironman? I think for me, I definitely don't feel satisfied with my work in triathlon yet, which is exciting. I feel like I have a lot of energy to give to the sport, and I still feel like I'm not at my best. I feel like I have a lot of improvement to do. This is maybe where the marathon comes in a little bit, of being able to work on my running and then also be able to come back to triathlon maybe in 26, 27, and be able to work on my swimming and biking as well, and hopefully become as complete as an athlete as I can be in 2028. But yeah, I certainly see LA 2028 as another opportunity like Paris, of being able to go there and race my best. I think at some points there was definitely so in 2016 I went to the World Youth Championships for 3,000 meters, and I came in sixth place. And in the same year I was being lapped out of a triathlon race in the national triathlon races. So for me at that time, there was definitely a point where my running was a lot better than my triathlon was. But I think for me, I've always imagined myself waking up and swimming, cycling, and running. And that's always been the thing which has motivated me. And I feel like I had the most potential in. So I really wanted to stick with it and believe in it. And there was another time when I had a really bad crash in 2017 where I was taken out for 8 months, where I couldn't race. And yeah, was told potentially that I would never be able to run competitively again because of the injuries. I definitely didn't think it was the end. I think I believed that I had more in me, more to give. I had a lot of energy, and I put as much of that as I could into the rehab. But there definitely were some dark times and some tough times throughout that period where, yeah, admittedly, I probably wasn't sure whether I would be able to be blessed with the chance to be able to stand on the start line again. But for me, I always believed that I had that within me, and that fire just kept me going and believing. And a year later, I was able to make a start line, which was amazing. And then, yeah, that year later, I was also able to run 27:50 for the 10K. So, and I think that's the same now, in that I feel like I still have so much more that I can push and be better. And because it's three sports, it's very hard to be perfect at all three at the same time. So I think that's the exciting challenge for me, that there is still an opportunity to be perfect, and I don't feel like I'm there yet.